In today's Pro Guide, I will be showing you how to use the RPG-7 like an expert in the game SCUM. Let's get to it.
Let's see, now that we're at the shooting range, I can show you how it functions. So there's nothing really special about the RPG in the game. I mean, it's cool, it's a rocket launcher, it's one of two in the game, so it's pretty significant, right? But when it comes to the actual function of it, it's pretty simple. You can adjust the range, it's 0, it's elevation, by holding shift and then scroll wheel, and that's about it. It has very primitive range estimation, right? So at 100 yards, the height of a average person will be the height of the front sight post right in the center. You can see that at the very tip of the head. If you line that up, it's the exact height of the person. So you can kind of range estimate using that. If it's larger than that post, then they're closer than 100 meters. If they're smaller, then they're further 100 meters. And incrementally based off of if it's 2 times as far away as 100 meters, it's going to be half the size of the post. Get it? So that's 200 meters. It's about half the size of the post. But that's pretty primitive. It's not super reliable. I recommend just having a sniper scope on you guys at all times, so you have a better way of determining how you're aiming. Now, you're going to notice that this drops like a rock. Again, it's a fairly large rocket being propelled by a fairly weak propellant. So in the real world, they drop like rocks, like I said. So the max range is like 400, and that's pushing it. Like, that's really far into the max range. So I'd say let's go to like the mid range of this rock, which is about 200 meters, so I can show you what it's like. Now you're going to see I'll aim center mass with the very tip of the post, because that's what most people are going to want to do when they fire this. So I'm aiming 200 meters. You can see on the camera right there where I'm aiming. Let's go for center mass. Dip down, dip down. I hate the way aiming works in SCUM. I really do. I need to fix this crap. Alright, come on. Line up right there. There we go. You can see you aim with the top, you're going to shoot short. You can see that hit probably about 2.5 meters in front of the target. So what you want to do is you're going to notice on the front sight post, there are these little grooves. It's kind of hard to see, but they're definitely there. You want to aim using those grooves as far as elevation goes. They're kind of hard to see, but if I put it, I'll put up a screenshot right about here so you guys can see the grooves I'm talking about. Anyways, you want to aim with those grooves. So the height of if your target's over there and you want to hit like center mass on the target, you want to put the height of those grooves at center mass on your target. So we're gonna do that with this target right here, and we're gonna fire. And you can see hits the center of the target at 200 meters when we're at range for 200 meters. And that remains true for every single distance you fire this thing at. Again, like I said, you're not going to be super accurate with this in real life. The RPG-7 is not a very accurate thing. It's supposed to be a reasonably close range as far as launchers go. Again, like 50 to 400 meters at the most, really, honestly. That's where this is going to be effective, and it ranges in the game. In the game, you have multiple rounds. You have the PG-7M, which is this one. This is the one with the big bulb at the front, and that's the anti-armor one, 'cause it's got that shape charge. Again, I would say this is the only round you should be using in SCUM. The other one is the 7V, the OG 7V, and that one's for anti-personnel. It's got blast and frag. I mean, you can tell the difference when you're shooting at a mech. I noticed the big black mechs will take 8 of these 7M rockets, and man, I stopped counting at like 23 rockets for the 7V, so they really don't do any damage to the other mechs. So I would recommend just use these in general, because these are just as good as the 7Vs at anti-personnel. You might save a little bit of money buying the 7Vs, but there's kind of like no point, because why would you limit yourself in that point? Just buy the 7Ms. 7Vs are kind of useless. I mean, if this one does both purposes, just stick with it, because it's not that much more expensive. But yeah, you can find the RPGs in a lot of places, right? I found this one in the B2 bunker. Just fixed it up, but we've been finding a ton in really bunkers and military POIs. We found another one in the airfield, which is crazy because this is a lot more common than I thought it would be. I found the rocket and the ammo at the same time, and we have vanilla loot settings at the time we boosted them recently. But I have never naturally found the HSV grenade launcher, but I have found this within like the first few days of it coming out. I found 2 of these since it came out, and I have found not one M82, and I have not found one of the grenade launchers ever since that came out like a couple updates ago. But yeah, it's still really awesome, guys. It does a ton of damage. It'll mess up a car, it'll mess up people in one hit. It does have decent range when we were talking about video games. 400 meters in a video game is a lot farther than 400 meters in real life. And it's decently accurate. I know I said it's not, but let's try it out. Let me put it at the max range, and let's just take a quick shot over here at the 400-meter sign. Let's see if we hit it. We should. You can see it just lobs way the hell over there. It hit just behind it, but yeah, it's fairly accurate. I think I set it to 500 meters instead of 4, but it works. But of course I'm gonna overshoot it. But yeah, it's pretty simple, straightforward, easy to use. It's durable. I think you can get, I think, yeah, at the very top of the sign. Let's see, 40%, and I fired what, like probably 7 or 8 rockets. So yeah, I think it loses like 6 to 8 durability percentage-wise every time you fire a rocket. So it lasts a pretty long time when you think about what it is. It does a ton of damage to bases, vehicles, mechs, all that good stuff. So I recommend it. Pick it up, the RPG. Keep it, guys. This is good stuff. It's a ton of fun to use. A ton of fun. Super realistic. It's just a great time.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new, and I hope you got something out of this video. If you want to look at the actual pro guide to how to use the RPG-7 in SCUM like a professional, check out my other video. I'll link it in the description. You can also just find it in the Guns and Games playlist. If you guys like what I'm doing, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and tell me what you'd like to see from me and what you think I could do better. I just want to give you guys the best content I possibly can. And again, I don't do this for money. It's a hobby. It's something I do on my free time, but maybe with your help one day I could do it full time. That would be great. But yeah, expect more videos like this in the future, and definitely check out the SCUM server. I'm playing on it right now. We currently have a faction war going on. We're taking key points, and I'm trying to catch up. I got my RPG right here. This is one I found in the B2 bunker, and it's been a great time. So if you guys want to join us for event night on Fridays, where you guys just want to take part in the server war and be there for some really cool giveaways and stuff, definitely check out the server. And you can find that by going to the Discord link in the description of my videos, and I'm going through the verification process and then checking out the SCUM general chat. The info to the server is going to be in the pinned comment, and I just love to see you guys all there. Anyways, thanks so much for all the support. I appreciate everything from all of you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in future videos. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace.